Hey, what's up? My name is Tyson Brown and I want to welcome you to Tyson's Fitness Tips podcast. This is Australia's top health and fitness podcast to help you lose weight, look good with your shirt off, feel confident in your body, and finally achieve the goals you want with your health and fitness. So 5 days a week, I'm going to be giving you top information from myself and also from leading experts in the field so you know everything you need to do to get in the best shape of your life. From nutrition to mindset to workout, everything is covered in this podcast and you need to go nowhere else. So like I said, it's going to be 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, in your ears with quick actionable segments that you can implement straight away, because the most important thing is that you can put these things into play. Also, if you listen all the way to the end of the episode, you're going to get 2 special gifts that you can download upon listening to it. So make sure you listen all the way to the end to get those free gifts, okay? So let's get into the episode. Is there such thing as overtraining? Can you run yourself that far into the ground where your cortisol starts to go too high, you're not recovering from training, you're burnt out, and you have to have a rest? Is that a real thing, or is it just bullshit? That is going to be the topic of today's question. It's actually funny when I do these podcasts and I'm talking to you and I'm walking around here. I'm in a place called Erskineville at the moment, and I just happen to find random streets that I go down. And I'm like, oh, where am I? And then I'll go down here. Just because I'm talking, I'm not really focusing on where I'm going because I'm covering these topics and I'm just speaking my mind. It's very easy for me to get distracted, and then I'll turn around and be like, where the hell am I? Well, that's just a little side note because I do enjoy doing the walking and do enjoy doing these podcasts. But anyways, today's topic, what we are talking about is overtraining. Is it a real thing? Does it exist? Now, I'm trying to figure out where this came from. I've got a feeling where overtraining came from was from elite athletes who have been training for hours on a day, weeks on end, pushing themselves to the limit for a competition, right? That competition may be the Olympics, that competition may be powerlifting, the competition could be anything. Could just be a sport, for a grand final for a sport. And people, they're training hard, they're going balls to the wall, and usually it'll be in alignment with people with also trying to cut weight. So, if it's got Olympics, you got to make a certain weight class, all these things, right? And so, if you are training that hard for hours and hours and hours a day, and you're also trying to train on as little calories as possible to lose fat, because they want to lose it as quickly as possible, then yes, those people will get an overtrained state. And they will start to not recover as well. Their cortisol levels will go high. They won't be able to make gains in the gym. They won't be able to push themselves as hard. And they will start to really, really they're going to be pretty fucked up for a while. And when you're in an overtrained state, you have to stop exercising. You have to let your body rest and recover. And the recovery period takes a long, bloody time. It really depends on the person. Really depends on how far into an overtrained state they've gotten. And it's very hard for them to get out of it, right? Now, this is for elite level athletes, bodybuilders, like I said, powerlifters, things like that. So somehow, that side of things has gotten into the mainstream, gotten into us normal people. And now we think of this, oh, am I overtraining? Am I pushing myself too hard? What's overtraining? Is it bad to train every day? Rah. And for us, the answer is no. Let me give you an example. You sit at your desk for 8 to 10 hours a day, right? Roughly 8 to 10 hours. And you think that your 1 hour of exercise, maybe 2, is really going to be what's making you overtrain. Is really what's going to be pushing you to that overtraining state, that you're training for 1, maybe 2 hours, if you're lucky, of doing the cross trainer and some weights. Absolutely not. There is no way that you are going to be putting yourself in an overtrained state. However, what you may be doing is under-recovering. For you probably don't sleep enough. You probably are in too much of a calorie deficit, or not eating enough protein, or not eating enough healthy fats, or doing something that's making you feel tired, that's making you feel weak, that's making you feel lethargic, that's making you feel like, oh man, maybe I'm just pushing myself too hard. When it's like, oh, hang on, it's not that I'm pushing myself too hard, it's that I'm not giving my body the tools to be able to recover from how hard I'm pushing myself. And that's what you need to start thinking about. That is where, instead of going, okay, man, I overtrain, be like, okay, when am I not recovering enough? Am I eating enough protein during the day? That's the first thing. Are you eating enough protein during the day to recover from your sessions? Are you? Cool. What about calories? Are you eating enough calories? Now, we've talked about being in a calorie deficit, but you don't want to be in such a big calorie deficit that you're starving yourself. Like, if you're supposed to eat, let's say you maintain weight at 2,500 calories, you got to eat 2,000 calories to lose weight. But for you're eating 1,200 and you're a man, and you're eating 1,200 calories a day. So you are severely cutting your calories really, really low, and you're not giving your body enough time to be able to recover because it's on such low calories, it doesn't have the recovery mechanisms. And then it's also like, okay, what about healthy fats? Are you having enough healthy fats in your diet? Because if you're not, guess what? If you don't have enough healthy fats in your diet, you're not going to have optimal hormone function. So if you're a guy, this means your testosterone could be low. This means other hormones cannot be doing their job because you're not getting enough healthy fats in. And so all these little things, sleep, another one, it's not nutrition. What about sleep? Are you sleeping between 7 to 9 hours a night? For me personally, I haven't been sleeping that long. I've been too busy. Let's take that back. I haven't been too busy. I've been focusing on hanging out with my girlfriend, watching TV series, not being busy. I've been too lazy with my time management, and I haven't been sleeping as well. And I'm waking up feeling shit. I'm waking up feeling tired. And it's not because I'm overtraining. It's because I'm fucking not sleeping enough. So that's my mistake. That's one of the reasons I feel like terribleness. And so when you start to think about that, like when the way I've just talked to you about, instead of thinking about overtraining, thinking about where you're under recovering, there are probably a fair few things that you can make adjustments to in your recovery that's going to help you get back on track. So I would say, make a check. Are you sleeping 7 to 9 hours a night? If you're not, make an action step. How are you going to change that? How are you going to start sleeping 7 to 9 hours a night? Because the sleep alone could be the thing. If you're waking up every day and you're feeling tired and you need a double shot of coffee to get up, to go to the gym, because you're like, oh, I can't get out of bed, then you know that your sleep is probably pretty fucked, right? And maybe you are getting in bed between 7 and 9 hours, but you're not getting good quality sleep. So it's like, what kind of quality sleep are you getting? It's a good thing to check too. So that's the first thing. Check on your sleep. Are you recovering enough? Number 2, like I said before, calories. Are you eating enough calories that's losing fat, but not at an accelerated pace? So we've talked about this before. You get your body weight in kilograms, you multiply it by 24 if you're a guy, you multiply it by 24 if you're a woman, then you figure out your activity level, then you take away calories from that, right? So a good way to know is, are you losing more than a kilo a week? If you're losing more than a kilo a week, are you losing 1% of your body weight a week? If you're losing more than 1% of your body weight a week, it's too quick and you're risking fucking yourself. So you don't want to lose more than anything than 1% of your body weight per week. If it's too much, you're cutting too hard too quickly and you're running yourself into the ground and your body's not going to be recovering as much. The third thing is protein. Are you eating 2 times your body weight in kilograms with protein? And it's from good quality protein sources. So whether you're a vegan, whether you're a vegetarian, whether you eat meat, meat's obviously your best source of protein. But then there are vegetarian options, right? Fish, eggs, dairy, they're still good sources of protein. And you need to make sure you're hitting 2 times your body weight in kilograms when it comes to protein, because that's going to help with tissue repair, it's going to help with muscle recovery, it's going to help grow lean muscle. All those important factors that you need is what you need to focus on. So 2 times your body weight, kilograms in proteins, and then fats. Healthy fats You want to get about 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. Because like I said, if you don't have a lot of fats, your testosterone is going to be low. You're going to have bad hormone function. So you want to make sure you're getting optimal fat levels. You don't need to go super high, but 1 gram per kilogram seems to be the sweet spot for most people. And if you're doing that, if you're maintaining 1 gram of fat, 2 grams per kilogram body weight, you're losing 1% of your weight a week, and you're sleeping right, if you start making those adjustments, I guarantee you, you're not going to feel like you're in an overtrained state anymore. You're going to start to feel better. You're going to have more energy. You're not going to be questioning yourself, being like, wow, am I really pushing myself too hard? Because for you, working in an office and training maybe once, if you're lucky, 2 times a day, you don't need to focus on over training. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that makes sense. I think I should think a little bit more about overtraining. If it did, I'd love you to let me know on Instagram at Tyson the Trainer with 2 R's as always, and I'll speak to you next time.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. So now you've listened all the way to the end. That means you get some free goodies. So what you can do is you've got 2 different options, or you can take them both. I've got an intermittent fasting cheat sheet and a high protein 20 recipe meal guide designed specifically for you in your situation. These meal plans and this intermittent fasting guide are designed to help you burn stubborn belly fat and get in the best shape of your life. So all you have to do is go to the show notes, click on the download link, and they'll get sent straight to your email address. It's as simple as that. They're completely free. They're going to help you transform your body. So go to the show notes now and download your free guides, and I'll speak to you in the next episode.